Hello, welcome to Holy Spirit Tarot by me. My name is Anita, and I'm going to do your weekly, actually, I'm going to do bi-weekly reading, general and love reading, whichever shows up for air signs. That would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right, let's get started. Hope you guys have had a great holiday. All the holidays are over. Happy New Year. I hope you haven't gained too much weight, i.e., why I'm covering up. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What are we going to use? All right, here we go. Going to use the African American deck. This deck is really growing on me. I like this deck. It doesn't have the general meanings of the regular Rider-Waite deck. I like to read intuitively, so it really stokes my intuition. Excuse me for that. Let me turn that down. Sorry. Oh, be rude. All right. I like to add that if my readings are too long, I give up on trying to time it. It doesn't work. Just go ahead and, or if I speak too slow, go ahead and go into the settings and speed up my voice. I've tested it. You'll still be able to understand it. You can put it all the way on 2 and you'll still understand me. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pray over your cards. Alrighty. Here we go. Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. General energy overall. My collective. For those who will reach my channel. Most important thing you should know within this 2-week frame. 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, I can't just turn all the way over. I wasn't sure. Sorry. Thank you. Well, the whole book came out. I'm going to keep them, and then I'm going to turn the cards over. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. I need the space. Right. I have the Queen of Wands. The Four of Swords. Excuse me. The King of Swords. It's definitely air energy. It's actually my Aquarius card, King of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. I think I can get one more card in that little corner. And the Devil. And it's on the first line. The Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles. The World. Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. Thank you all for the reading. A king and a queen. An ending. New beginning. Two nines, two fours. Two major arcana. movement cards. Okay. 3 major candles at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. What's the top of the deck? Page of Pentacles. To clarify, we're going to use the Gilded Riviera Lenormand to clarify. I already have a sense of what's going on. I would like to get more understanding. Clarify the Devil. That's either a reunion or that's either closing the gap between distance or making that distance wider. So I'll need to clarify that. Why the bridge is here? Ending. Ending of a corporation. Clarify the World. Please. Please clarify the World. Public. Public what? Thank you. Public. This is a relationship. This is like fated, like public fated relationship. Clarify the Four of Swords. Okay, wow. Friend, confusion, a friend, delusion, key and anchor. Friend, delusion, two sides, two-face. We're going to use Rider for that. Clarify the Four Swords. Clarify the Four Swords, because the cards I got were like schizophrenic. So that doesn't help. Four Swords. Next to the Queen of Wands. Okay. Cards I had were all schizophrenic, convoluted, and now I have the High Priestess. High Priestess, tell us what you want to say. Why are you here? Thank you. Hangman reverse. Already got enough information. Eight of Pentacles. Repeatedly saying something, doing something over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Six of Swords. Leaving. Okay, I think I got it. Except for this new beginning. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Somebody's tempering the truth. And that's what I thought. Judgment. I'm good. All right. Here we go. Put these away. What we have here is a couple separating. Okay. So the Queen of Wands could be a business owner, could be someone's wife, someone's cheating wife. And I say that because when I see the Queen of Wands, especially in this deck, she's got a snake on her wand, which is deceit. She's got a cat, a black cat at her feet, which is looking around. It's like got her back, looking around for her, got her leg out, but she's sitting like a queen. She's sitting like it's like a backdrop behind her to shield her from the rest of the world, which is here. You know how you go to the go get your pictures taken, and they put a prop, a backdrop in the back of you to make you look better. Queen of Wands. And I like these cards so you can see the direction and the dynamic. I want you to see these two cards together. How do they sit? Okay. Look at the directions of the cards. There she is sitting there. The cat's looking over here. Where's that snake? She's got that snake under her control. She's a charmer. She's a flatterer. When I hear different descriptions of the Queen of Wands, what do they say? They say she's dynamic, she's beautiful, she gets what she wants, but they never say how she gets what she wants. That's why I like these cards. They show how. She uses manipulation, flattery, she uses her body, she uses her hair, she uses her nails. She's the type of person who will wear fake things to make herself look better, i.e. the prop in the back. She's not the natural woman. She's the one who guys like to walk with on their arm. She's the one who, she would be the gold digger. She would be the sweet talker. She would be the one that makes the guy feel more masculine. She would be the trophy chick. Okay? She would use all her wiles. But look at the dynamic. I think someone's had enough of that. Four Swords in this deck is someone leaving the situation in disgust. The shadows, walking up, taking a higher road to avoid this person is being avoided. And at the end I'll recap. Four of Swords is clarified by someone's using their intuition. They're climbing the stairs here. They're using higher knowledge about this situation. And the High Priestess, they're not speaking about it, they're not fighting about it, they're not arguing about it. They're using their intuition and they're leaving the scene. Because they've already gone within. This is the Hangman. This is when you purposely suspend yourself in thought, in prayer, in just, quietness, and try to understand the situation from a different angle. This has already been done. This card says, I know what I need to know. But I clarified that. Yeah, I know because I went within. And I gathered all the information. Yeah, I was just working on working on the plan. There's a plan to leave. When I see the King of Swords in any deck, I always think Judgment, which is interesting because Judgment is in here. This King of Swords is not talking. That's you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So is this. All swords are air signs. Air sign energy, logic, using your mental energy, whether it's silence, whether it's talking. But this King's sword is down on the ground. The judgment is made. These are African images, African culture. I don't know which countries unless I read the book, but several different countries have one thing. They have a lot in common, but one thing they have in common a lot is their kings, how grandiose they are. They sit on their stool, their seat of power. The stools are not allowed to touch the ground, which is why they have the rug underneath. This king also has a backdrop that matches the queens. Make themselves look better. This king has birds here. And every time I see birds in air, this king is used his intuition. He's getting information from the air, from when I say the air, from God, from the universe, from any other topic other than someone else. This king has received the information that he needs to make a judgment. The judgment's been made. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. You'll always hear the Knight of Pentacles being described as the slowest moving knight in the deck. I hate the Rider-Waite deck when it comes to the knights because that knight is not moving. He's just standing there looking stupid with intentions, full of armor. I don't like that knight at all. But this knight is on an elephant. Powerful. Determination. Planting seeds. The only thing slow about this knight is the process of how he's going about things. Planting seeds. If this knight is taking a long time, it's because the seeds take time to grow. They have to go into the ground. They have to die. They have to germinate. And then they have to sprout up. Not because he's not doing anything, but because he's planting along the way. Making sure the right things are put in place, into the right place, into the right ground, once fertile ground. Perhaps this knight once thought the grass was greener on the other side. I just heard that. Just heard it just now. Previously, this knight might have thought the grass was greener on the other side, but now this knight's fertilizing his own grass. So he's got his plate in his hand. It's like, I'm going to serve up my own ground. Very different energy from this wand energy. Queen of Wands. Let's go, let's go, let's do it. Let's do it now. I want it now. I don't care how I have to get it. I'm going to get it. This energy is like, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to put the effort into it. Four of Wands. I laugh when I see this card, especially since I just got to explain about the African culture and the seat of their power, the king's power is their stool. This king has taken off. This is the king. He's got the stool in his hand. Leaving the village, Four of Wands, with this stool, with this seat of power. Because there was something toxic there, something entrapping. There's an entrapment here. Something demonic, something evil, an evil presence that kept two or more people in a web of lies, web of ideas, web of concepts, web of, whatever keeps you bound, whatever keeps you stuck is a web. You know how people spin their words to make an illusion for you. That's what this card is. The devil is any type of illusion being spun. If people are on drugs, that's an illusion of mind control. If people are stuck because of the way they think about money, finances, or they can't live without it, that's an illusion. Just the different illusions that keep us trapped and stuck in situations we have no business being. Clarified by the bridges. Like I said, the bridges could either be a reunion coming together, or the bridges can be burning those bridges, separating them. And that's clarified by put it to rest, put a fork in it, let's embalm it, make a mummy out of it. And this is the tower. This is not the tower like that's in the Excuse my voice, I haven't been feeling well. This isn't a tower that is in the Rider-Waite deck. This is a tower like a corporation, something built up. Finances happening in this house. Maybe a school, maybe a business built with with people. Okay, so we have a warrior here who's gone through a battle. He stands above. He's got one wand left. This is 9 wands. 8 here in the background. That's conversation, and then he has one in his hand. And that wand has an axe. 9s are completions in tarot, not 10. 9 is the completion, 10 is the excess. You're done at 9. These people say that if you got one more wand in your hand, then you got one more fight left in you. But this warrior, the only fight left in him is to cut something off. Yeah. He's sick of it. See, someone's getting healing, needing healing. He's been through a battle. Probably needs healing, mental healing. He's got a bird up there. He knows what to do. It's the ending. And after that 9 comes the Ace of Wands. From the 9 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. That's a proper ending. If you go to the 10 of Wands, you've done too much. You're carrying a load that doesn't belong to you. 9 is your ending, and there's the Ace of Wands. Or is that the Swords? I'm sorry, it's the Ace of Swords. That fire threw me off. This Ace of Swords is, I know that this is an ending. This is the truth. I'm done. I'm tempering my sword. It's tempering that sword. Getting the real truth. Yeah. Clarified it. Judgment. Make it a judgment call. I mean, they're going to bring something back to life that's dead over here. Or I'm going to be myself and do me. 9 of Pentacles. This King of Swords came to make a judgment call. His sword is down. He's not talking. He's tempering that sword. Ace of Swords. Making the judgment call. I'm single. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm complete with myself. 9 is endings. 9 is completion. I'm complete. 10 is the excess of completion. This is, I'm good by myself. I probably talk to myself. I know I do. Probably talk to myself. I entertain my own company. I enjoy my own company. If I get a 10 of Pentacles, someone else has come to join me. That's an excess of me being good. Now I'm better. Three of Pentacles. Shooting my arrow out. I'm ready for someone to work with me. I'm good by myself. But I'm looking for, this telescope is here. I'm surveying the land. I found something because now I've got my bow and arrow. I've got my bow pulled back. I'm going to shoot that arrow because I'm looking for someone to cooperate with me, to build with me. 3 of Pentacles. The world. Something's ended, so something else can begin. The world can be the World Wide Web. You see the snake around the world? There's some life experiences that's happened. Someone's completed a life. Someone's gone full circle. And they're tired. And they're holding this experience in their hand. And they're going to take this experience with them Wherever they go now, someone's went through the ringer. Interesting that that snake wrapped around that world was the same snake wrapped around this woman's wand, this queen's wand. World Wide Web, world travel. Been around the world, nah, yeah. I can't find my baby. I don't know where that came from, but around the world. But I did clarify it. This card is public. When I put these two cards together, it's definitely an internet. World Wide Web, public, internet. And the star, fate, like fated. Something's fated, divinely guided, meant to be. Love affair. Two hearts joining to one. Someone's met someone online. They feel fated. They feel drawn towards them. They think they're meant to be, but also there's an ending and then the new beginning. So there's an ending. I just heard an ending of something false. The snake is there. The experience was with something false. The new beginning is with this that's fated. There's that snake again. Nine of Cups. Snakes aren't always negative. You know, the medicine, the doctors, the symbol of medicine has a snake wrapped around. Sometimes things like healing. There's Nine of Cups is, I said 9 is completion. 9 is I have everything I need, everything I want, all the information I need. It's a completion. 10 is an excess. 9 cups. This person already possesses 9 cups. Already happy. Already got what I need. Already got what I want. 9 of Pentacles. I'm good. I'm good with myself. If I never get another pentacle, I'm okay. But this one has another wish. And the snake is pointing to her. And there's an uphill journey to get it. I'll tie this all up when I'm done. 8 of Wands. Conversation. Usually 8 of Wands are arrows all going one way. Conversation going back and forth, back and forth. Usually love conversation. It can mean travel. But no one's talking here. So you can't help notice the uphill battle is the same. Someone is dreaming of something they want, they're wishing for. They already have everything they want, but they're wishing for this. They're after their 10 of Cups is what I'm saying. They're looking for their 10th cup, and they've gathered all their wands. Someone's traveling. No one's speaking yet, but this person knows what he or she wants to say. And it got all those words stored up on their back. Whatever they have to go through to get, there's some conversation coming. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the reading. The reading is, this is an ending and a beginning. And within this reading, there's only a brief mention of the past. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's in the past. Someone might have ghosted her because they went within. They got all the information they need. They thought about it. They've hung around this for a long time, years even. Maybe 8 years, been working on this, committed to this for 8 years. And now they're done. This is 6 of Swords. They're mentally checked out. Done. Still some baggage left. Obviously, after 8 years, possibly 8 years of nonsense, something not working, of course you're going to have some baggage. could be moving forth with thoughts of this person and thoughts of a child. They're clothed. Nobody knows. But there's a judgment call made. This King of Swords. So you, air sign, you have made a judgment call about a fire sign. The gender in here, you have to make it your own. But here, King of Swords, you have matured within this past situation, mentally matured. Possibly before you were arguing with this person over and over and over and over and over and over and repeatedly doing things with this person. Nothing changed. Now you're gone. You moved on, and now you're going to slow things down. Perhaps this happened too fast, and I say that because there's a devil card here. And when I see toxicity in a relationship, either the relationship started too fast, you didn't ground yourself, it's built on a false foundation. That's why the snake is here. The snake is here. False foundation. This means foundation. Built on a false foundation. Perhaps this king allowed the woman, this woman, seductress, this Queen of Wands is a seductress, to lead the way in a relationship. Perhaps she wasn't faithful. She is an unfaithful woman in this card. Perhaps he wasn't faithful. Perhaps he put up with it. The high priestess is here. Perhaps he found out some secrets about it. Didn't say anything about it because perhaps he already knew about it, but this time he had proof. Perhaps there was supposed to be a reconciliation, but put an end to it. And now went to make a bigger, a greater, a stronger foundation. Now this king has this experience behind him, is even looking away, looking towards the future. She's also looking out towards the future. So neither of them are connecting. So I guess it's a mutual thing between them. Now he's going to go slowly, plant his seeds slowly, because the seeds are toward the King of Swords. He's going to plant his seeds slowly. He's going to move towards a firm foundation with the Four of Wands. He's moving, physically moving. He's taking his stool. He's taking his kingdomship. He's taking his seat of authority, and he's removing himself from whatever this was. Putting this toxicity to rest. Ended it. Nine of Wands. Cut it off. Now the wands with the axe on it. Cut it off. No more talking. Temperance, the Ace of Swords. This time I'm going to go forth in integrity. I see integrity. Put it in the work. Integrity. So that now when he's judging, he's making judgments, he can make them from a healthier standpoint. The person is making judgments about his job, making judgments about, perhaps that was a boss. This could be a job that you're leaving. First you have to make some fast money. You could have been making some fast money, and you walked away from doing it that way. Maybe you were selfish. Maybe the entire relationship was selfish. Whether it's a love relationship or a work relationship, it was selfish, it was toxic, doing things uncouth in an uncouth way. Now that's changing. Now you're going to use integrity. Be a stand-up person. So that when you shoot your arrow this time, when you make your mark, it's also leaving. Now, because of your experience of negativity, now you can do it in the public, not in secret. The right way, the fated way, the divine way, the divinely guided way. Bring forth a noble partnership, a better partnership. And this partnership is right under taking your time, watering your grass, fertilizing, putting in the work to get what you really want. What you're leaving for is a real Four of Wands, a real home with integrity. And you're bearing the brunt of it. You're doing the work. You're leaving toxicity. Wherever you're going, it's a new, because the Fool's at the bottom of the deck. It's a new path. Perhaps you've been a fool in the past. Perhaps you've been bamboozled. There's a bamboo. What is that? What are these monkeys called? Monkey, gorilla, why can't I? Baboon. Perhaps you've been bamboozled. Perhaps you've been a fool. You've acted like an idiot. Now you're taking a path the wise way. Now it's the hermit. You're going within. Now you're letting God guide you. You're letting you go. There's the stars right there. You're being led. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You're using your intuition now. Before you move forward, now your vices are going the same direction. You got your heart and your mind in the same direction. You got your intellect and your soul in your same direction. You're cutting off everything that gets in your way. Nine of Swords, it's done. You're cutting off everything. Your Ace of Swords is already on board. This has already been done. You don't care what it is. You're cutting it off. You're cutting off that one-upmanship, that fighting between cats that are incompatible. There's nothing compatible about a lion and a cheetah, a leopard, whatever that is. You let it all fall down. That's the tower. They crumble. All your plans, perhaps you were planning to have a child, you let it crumble down. And you're manifesting. You manifested this, actually. Whatever this is, you manifested it. It came to you. You were making plans for it. That's a magician. That's a one. That's a two of wands. You're making plans for it. You said, nope, it's not a firm foundation. I want it gone. Perhaps you forced it to be gone. You cut it out. No, nope, it's not going to work. This is not going to work. Nine of Swords. You're done. Moving forward. Because you've seen something. And somebody's watching you leave. They probably ghosted you. You left the tornado behind. There's the tower. You see it? You ran away from it. Whatever this is that crumbled. And you're on a new path. I feel like I should be getting you let's do a healing card. Okay. Let's get an oracle card for this reading. Thank you. Wow. And now you can manifest. See how fast that flipped over? You're in your power. Now you can manifest. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That is your reading. You're on your way. I have nothing bad to say about this reading. It's powerful, especially for the new year. You're manifesting. Go for it.